This ain't no game show. This is a top young talent on display. This is NXT.
Here comes the powerhouse bomb bombshell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Dana Brooke from Yorktown Heights, New York, the Divas Champion, Mandy Rose.
One of the top competitors in the women's tag division.
How about the storybook romance that Mandy Rose had with Otis?
I'd rather forget those days, Saxton.
What? It was true love.
Here comes trouble.
A superstar who is always ready for a fight.
And she won't let anything stand in her way.
And accompanied by Raquel Gonzalez from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
This is a woman who demands her place in the spotlight and has taken it by pure force. You know, it's hard to think at one time Dakota Kai was the captain of Team Kick.
At one time, Byron, at one time. That included the entire WWE Universe, but how things have changed.
Dakota is no longer the captain of Team Kick. She's the leader and the ruler of Team Kick. And Saxton, you're off.
Dakota Kai here set for competition. Perhaps no transformation in all of WWE more shocking than Kai's. From lovable underdog to the ruthless competitor we see before us. No one can deny that since making that change, Kai's been on a whole other level.
I don't know how shocking it was, Cole, considering how much Kai still loved kicking her opponent's heads off their shoulders even before she had this said transformation. But I can't disagree with you on the level up she's made.
Right, no one can deny that Kai carries herself with more confidence and self-assuredness now, making her more dangerous than ever.
And then you have someone like Mandy Rose. I mean, there's no one like Mandy Rose, but you know what I mean. Physically dominant from her strength to her looks.
Yeah, Mandy certainly has an understated, almost effortless approach to her strength and power game that you definitely do not see among many of her peers.
When you're squaring up with a potent striker like Dakota Kai, what's the go-to strategy?
You need to take away some of that striking power. Attack Kai's lower body, make her kicks less potent. Deliberate offense will nullify her power and prevent her from ending this match with a single.
Hold on, she could be looking for a submission move here. Man, she's got a lot of heart and a lot of guts, but able to shift her weight and escapes. Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
And Mandy Rose connected nicely right there.
And a slap, too. instantaneous kick out there. A lot of work left to do.
Ooh, slam with authority. Dakota is struggling to defend herself.
I like this deliberate offense. We're going to take away some of Dakota Kai's striking power with consistent attacks.
Nicely done. Foot just stomping down. Kai with a nice turnaround.
Looks like Kai's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh, that was creative. Can she keep her down? And still hanging on.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Oh, neck and breaking arm. Rolling neck snap. She adjusts it and this could be it. Cover. Shoulder up and the referee ends the count.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure up.
Face first. That's Rose showing that impressive physical dominance.
Impressive. Oh, no! Someone called the orthodontist. That could put Kai down for good.
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Dakota Kai was just able to get the shoulder up in time. You have to admire that sort of grip.
Confidence must be weight from the middle rope. A splash. And able to beat Mandy to the punch.
Dakota Kai.
GTK. Kai has this in hand now.
He's able to reach the ropes and stop the count.
Double stop.
Answering back. This is
What a stop to all her showboating.
She heads out of the ring, but she needs to pay attention to the ref's count. Things not going how she'd like.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Back in under the ropes. Dakota rules off the attack.
Thunderous kick.
And another one.
Oh, that was creative.
She covers for the pin. No, just got the shoulder up.
It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing. Dakota with plans on ending this.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Here's a
Mandy's just about to finish this.
No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
It's not easy to survive after that, but Kai displaying a lot of guts.
Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still it was not enough. And this place is jumping.
and a slap, too.
Mounting. And hammering away. She catches Mandy with a counter.
By the way, takedown. Crushing double stop.
Mandy keeps her at bay.
Snap suplex.
Textbook scoop slam.
Hoping to end it here. Picks up the win. Proud champion as well. Soaking it in from the... Oh, look.
When you're the champion, there's always a target on your back.
So much money, it ain't even funny. Here comes the richest man in NXT history.
Saxton, maybe you should ask Grimes for a little loan. You can update that suit game.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cameron Grimes.
So you could say Cameron Grimes is similar to the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, but even classier. Cameron Grimes, a stock market savant, somehow made money buying coins for dogs.
That's not exactly how that works, Saxton. I'll explain later, but Cameron Grimes about to make even more money tonight when he captures the winner's purse of this match.
The Persian Lion.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 190 pounds, Arya Daivari.
Feels disrespected by a new class of cruiserweights.
Well, Daivari now with a chance to display his veteran cruiserweight experience. Arya's done a very good job of paving his own path in WWE.
Matchup set to get underway, and this is going to be a good one. And from what we understand, Corey, we're going to be joined by a very special guest superstar on commentary, and here they come.
I couldn't be any more excited to get this superstar's point of view on the competition. I'll tell you what, the superstar inside the ring better keep their eyes on their opponent.
Yeah, indeed they better, because this is going to be one heck of a matchup. Cannot wait to hear what this superstar has to say. With his unique blend of brutal offense and an in-ring ingenuity, Cameron Grimes has earned himself the nickname of the Technical Savage. I'd say it's pretty fitting.
Well, that moniker really says it all. Grimes dishes out some truly devastating blows in the ring, but he's not all brute force. He also knows when it's time to turn tail and run.
We'll see what side of Grimes we'll see in this match.
Let's talk about Arya Daivari, a superstar who not only has a wealth of riches to his name, but an impressive wealth of in-ring experience and intelligence.
Daivari also has a wealth of bad attitude. He's an entitled and arrogant superstar who wants everything handed to him on a silver platter. We'll see what he has coming to him in this match. He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Cameron Grimes doesn't have a lot of obvious physical vulnerabilities. Is there another tact an opponent can take to get the upper hand? He could do it here. Then he gets the shoulder up before two.
A truly impressive kick out this late.
Implanted by the DDT.
This match grinded him down a little. Arm breaker. And Daivari has taken control.
Oh, it's obvious that this opponent's taken up.
This has been one heck of a matchup already. Whipped into the corner. And now words exchanged between the superstar in the ring and the superstar outside the ring. And
Superstar inside better focus on the match at hand, not what's going on outside.
And case in point right there, Corey. A right hand.
Stomp in the leg.
Working on the leg.
A heel hook Locked in, you can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
Counter from Daivari. Oh, and a knee to the face. And that was something Daivari couldn't buy his way out of.
A savage attack befitting the technical savage. Just stomping every single part of his body.
And Daivari is being knocked around here.
Yeah, Daivari's got a big hole to dig out of.
That gets reversed on Grimes.
And Daivari puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Daivari isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Sliding back in from the floor now. He takes control.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Oh, man. And Grimes maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Cameron's bringing out that country power of his.
He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
To the arm. And here's a cover. And a kick out before. Even one there.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Backbreaker. Heading up, he's thinking back. Bang. Great counter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Got him hooked.
He can do it here. Kicks out at just one.
He's far from finished.
Looking to take flight here.
A brutal attack by Daivari, doing whatever it takes to get his way.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy. So much damage inflicted.
And Grimes capitalizes there.
Going for the X-Plex, man.
Grimes heads up. This is going to be good.
Taking flight. Body splash.
He's looking poised to finish Daivari off.
Hammerlock now.
Wow, stolen from his opponent's artillery.
There's two. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Here is your winner, Cameron Grimes.
This is the type of victory where you really have to weigh the costs against the benefits.
The reward definitely seems greater than the risk right about now, but we'll see how they feel once they get back to the locker room and hit the showers.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yes! Welcome to Swerve's house!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington. Weighing in at 201 pounds. the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Lots of swagger, but also lots of discipline. Coming from a military family with time spent in the Army Reserves himself.
A true student of the game, even hosts his own wrestling podcast on the WWE Network.
Don't sound so excited, Michael. Don't give anyone a podcast.
You are never invited back. And I'm going to have your episode deleted, Saxton.
A sudden chill in the air. Dexter Lumis is here.
And his opponent from Recluse, Wyoming, weighing in at 239 pounds, Dexter Lumis.
Almost reptilian in his movements.
Yeah, inhuman, cold-blooded. I don't think I want to know what's going on behind those eyes.
It is impossible to presume the intentions of this human being.
Mind games personified, made sentient.
He wants to do an interview with Byron after the match.
Oh, no thanks.
Come on, jump in there, Dr. Phil.
The mysterious, eccentric Dexter Lumis here tonight, clearly focused intensely on his opposition.
Mysterious, eccentric, really cool. Disconcerting, unsettling, creepy. All those words better describe Dexter Lumis. Or how about this one? Psychopath. The man's kidnapped people, Cole. He literally stalks his opponents. And look at Saxton. He's shaking in his seat.
Some would argue that all of that is just the mind games of Lumis, as devastating mentally as he is physically in the ring, truly punishing a competitor in every sense.
And if you want high-flying trouble, look no further than this man, Isaiah Swerve Scott. He's one of the most gifted, agile, and unpredictable competitors on the roster.
Yeah, and before Scott arrived at WWE, he toured the indie scene and made a name for himself as a top talent. I assure you, he's out to replicate that success here against the best superstars in the world.
Nice backbreaker.
No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. What a smash.
That is just insulting.
How do you deal with a superstar like Isaiah Scott, who is fast on his feet and has unmatched athleticism?
Well, you've got to find a way to shut down his speedy attacks. I'd recommend targeting his chest and core with some hard-hitting offense. That will mitigate his impressive cardio. Then you're one big move away from victory.
Systematic attack on that arm.
He's getting a little battered now. Swerve got caught with a reversal. German suplex. Oh, look at this. Is it enough, guys? Is it enough to get back in this match?
Wow. So far, so good.
And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. He narrowly avoids the count.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Look at this.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. Oh, what a kick. Did you see that? Propelled through the air. And here's a cover. And he easily stops the ref's count.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Oh, what a kick. And Lumis able to reverse that. Oh, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Oh,
the arm.
Really just laying it in.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
From the top.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, arms trapped, legs are locked, triangle.
Got it. Is he going to tap?
He's got it locked in.
The elevated triangle, but short shots to the ribs break the hold. Kicked over the top to the floor. Hurricane.
Not even missing a beat.
That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously. Enough already.
Swerve got caught with a reversal.
Targeting the throat there.
Saw that one coming. Took advantage.
Crushing double stop.
He'll head to the ring. Oh, slingshot. Oh, God. That's a back.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
Look at him trying to desperately break the grip and successfully does so.
Oh, God, what an elbow. How much longer can these superstars continue to fend off defeat?
Every obstacle's been met with equal measures of tenacity. It's going to take a lot to close this one out.
And back in the ring we go.
Snapmare. Kick to the side of the neck. Will Swerve take advantage?
Makes the cover. 2. And again, 2.5. What an incredible match we are witnessing. Look at Scott, top rope. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. For the pin and the win.
Yes.
2, 3, no.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Loomis, a scary look in his eyes, lining him up.
Oh, nasty impact, and there's a submission.
After everything these two men have been through, will it end like this? Will it end with a submission tap out? He's going to have to tap out, and he does. Finally ends it, and all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
Byron, this has been an incredible matchup and a well-earned victory.
I'm just lucky we were here to witness this matchup firsthand. The superstar.
What are they doing?
I have no idea what's going on here.
And cooler heads prevailing, and now the brawl's underway.
It's all breaking down.
So much for cooler heads.
Talk about chaotic.
Thank goodness. That could have got bad real fast. Fabian Eichner, Marcel Barthel, this is Imperium.
Alongside Alexander Wolf and Walter, they fight for all that is sacred in the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Walter, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Marcel Barthel and Fabian Eichner, Imperium!
Imperium stands for all that is sacred while fighting in the ring.
Imperium has little patience for superstars who like to have fun or apparently show passion.
Like those superstars, you're wasting your time. Fabian Eichner, a former cruiserweight standout who added a solid 30 pounds of muscle. Barthel, a second-generation superstar who trained in wrestling and boxing as a child.
Yeah, both these men standouts in their home countries. Eichner in Italy, Barthel in Germany, and they've become even more successful in NXT UK, NXT, and the WWE.
And they consider every match a test of their pedigree.
It's the fashion popo.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 456 pounds, the team of Tyler Breeze and Fandango, Breezango!
They're fandangoing!
I love fandangoing.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't count as a verb.
You're such a party pooper.
Started this tag team contest here with Marcel Barthel and Fabian Eichner. And the opposing team is, of course, filled with Tyler Breeze and Fandango.
This match can very well come down to experience. And I'm not just talking about individual experience. I'm talking about the experience you have with your partner. Knowing how to be on the same page is going to be crucial.
Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do?
From the top.
Fails to hit the bullseye. Oh, a weakening arm breaker. Tag made, fresh man in. And he has an answer for Breeze. Here's Breeze, sent hard to the outside.
Mat slam with some attitude.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Backbreaker.
Tyler Breeze in defensive mode right now.
5. Down.
Brain buster. That'll scramble your brain. Let him have this moment. He's earned it.
He may not be aware of the count. He's got to get back in. 8. Beat the count back in. This one will continue.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex. The beginning of the end. Eichner dodges out of that.
Brainbuster!
Bam! Down he goes.
Powerless position to be in right now.
Right across the throat.
The pinpoint kick to the mat.
Clothesline. Start counting, Saxton. 1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power!
I think you're right.
There's a tag. Big kick.
Destructive arm breaker. And Breeze dodges. Effectively targeting the arm.
He's looking a little weary now.
Yeah, this is exactly why constant, frequent tags are so important in a match like this. To keep fresh.
Knife edge chop.
Look at this, going right after the left arm.
Gotta hurt.
Alley-oop. Stomping the leg.
Tagging his partner in now. And tag. He's in now.
Finally.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Back suplex on the apron. Fandango with a nice reversal.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
3. 4. Takedown. Helicopter spin.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining. Looking for the suplex. Powerbomb! Oh my gosh! Tag made here. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
Delivers the knee. Now he's been put on the defensive.
This is gonna get ugly. Air raid crash.
Here he goes for the win. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's gonna hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
Air raid siren.
I don't know how you survive that. Fandango. Swinging reverse.
Shoulders down. 1, 2. He kicks out at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Tyler Breeze gets tagged in. Lined him up. Boom. Knock him down. Ouch. Here he goes for the win.
Can he close it out?
And he breaks the pin. Ali back down, Russian leg sweep. From behind. Belly
come back from that. That's gotta be it.
2. He kicked out at 2.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Stomping down. Devastating kick. That holds back Barthel's attack. Oh, God, that hurt. Tagged into the action.
Big cross body. Reaches his partner for the tag. Sent into the corner.
Breeze fights back. You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
He's getting a little battered now.
Down by the DDT.
And here is Fandango in off the tag. Oh, jeez.
Oh, hanging on for dear life.
Oh, you powerbomb.
That might be it.
Fandango's legs are teetering, might have nothing left. What are they going to do here? Oh, look at the power. Look at the strength. Oh, that's it into a spinning powerbomb.
Eichner with a game ender.
And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
I can't believe that this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
I lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Oh, strong impact.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Enough already.
Finds a counter from Fandango. Ooh. And able to counter. We got a cover. He's got him scouted.
2.
Here it comes.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
And Eichner had it scouted.
Big time spine butt.
Here he goes for the win.
2.
What a kick out.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Going for the suplex. Oh my God, into a powerbomb.
Step suplex.
Very nice.
And listen to this place.
Oh, that can dislocate something.
Boom.
And then boom.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Are you kidding me?
Eichner's fixed on him now.
Kick gets caught. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Suplex. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Yeah, they stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Enough already.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless. Punch connects.
Counters. This could be an opportunity.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
What a punch. Partner tags in.
Breeze with the beauty shot.
And Breeze continues to carry on through the pain.
Eichner may be dangerously close to being put away.
The pin.
Tyler Breeze with a double under. Eichner is done.
Cover. 2 count. out. And he makes the save for his team. Here we go. DDT. Breeze on the receiving end. This snap suplex. He's been placed in the corner now.
Oh, man, that's a nasty gash on Tyler Breeze.
Kick. Uh-oh. Shoulders down. 1, 2. Oh, that was close.
This match continues.
Oh, the reversal by Fandango. Reversal. Can he take advantage?
Nicely done snap suplex. So quick.
And that lands hard with Bartel on the receiving end.
Breeze is so persistent. Keeps bringing the fight with no quit.
Powerful shot. Jarring impact. Fandango taking to the top rope now. The top rope, diving hammer strike. Clean tag for his partner. And there's the cover. Broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
Incoming. And he has an answer for Breeze. Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
Crossbody wipes them out for the win.
1, 2. He keeps his team in the match. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Kick to the back.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a rag doll here.
Oh, my God. Superhuman power.
Shot to the back. And he's able to counter.
Looking to finally put...
Tyler Breeze with a double underhook. Unprettier. Celebration imminent for Tyler.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. He kicks out somehow.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking, does he get him here? 1, 2. Oh my, still alive.
Incredible resiliency.
From behind. Big belly back suplex.
Bartel may have put the period on this one.
1, 2. Finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here are your winners, Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel. Imperium!
An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
Really putting the sports in sports entertainment. This is a duo that really practiced their teamwork.